Hello once again, this is Chinwe Kalu talking about the Fish for Life training program with Dr. Banwo one more time. Once again, I'm a relationship, marriage, family counselor and coach, and I'm in the family relationship niche. I'm a counselor, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, all in one. And I've just been having a great time on the Fish for Life program with Dr. Banwo. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience, what the things we learned in the second week, week 2. I believe that's the week he now asked us to zero in on the niches we really, the space we wanted to occupy. And like I said in my first video, I wanted to be in the bookpreneur space. But I also realized that because I'm writing and I have an audience, he talked about your primary niche and then your secondary niche. You will pay attention to what you would focus on your primary niche and then do whatever you can in your secondary niche. Okay, so I chose the bookpreneur, and then my blogpreneur was the second my second niche. But I was focusing on the bookpreneur. By the end of the first week, I'd done my first book. I did my second book in the second week also, and I was able to upload them on lulu.com as well as draft2digital.com. Yes, so I feel a whole lot, or should I say I felt very accomplished by the end of the second week, because he took us through a process to arrive at where you wanted to be, and I was clear in my head about what I wanted, where I wanted to be. And then even in their space, he doesn't want you, because this is really, for him, it's about money making. It's not about manifesting your passion. Passion is one thing, but making money is another thing. And I'm not really sure that he's talking about a lot about your passion. If your passion now happens to be where you make money from, good for you. You're really blessed. And that is what I think the Lord is doing for me this season. So he taught us how to, he didn't, when we started talking, when we went into the bookpreneur space, he asked ChatGPT, what are the 20 niches within that relationship family space that are viable. It came up with a number of niche. In fact, first of all, the areas that are viable in terms of being a netpreneur, one of the areas that came up was a bookpreneur was talking about family and parenting. So I was very happy, because if it didn't come up with that, I'd been very disappointed. I wouldn't have had the courage to continue, but luckily it came up. And then he now went in there further. Which areas in this particular family space? ChatGPT came up with some more options, So it was so easy. And then he now taught us how to engage with ChatGPT in particular. He had touched on it a bit in the first week, but this time around he did it again, and it gave us opportunity to really learn and ask questions. So how to prompt ChatGPT, how to be precise, especially about such things as plagiarism. You don't really want to be doing AI books, using AI to work, and then you're not paying attention to plagiarism, because you don't know where it's getting this information from. So you need to tell it to make sure that the content is coming up with is original to you, and that is not plagiarized in any form. And it does come up with that. So specific charts, specific words in the prompts that you give ChatGPT that make it, he even taught us he even brought up keywords in the areas that we have chosen, the keywords that we need to, use, so that when people search on the net for things that concern us, they will find us, So it was so enlightening, just, of course, by the end of the second week, I was able to write my second book, still feeling very, accomplished and feeling very good. At this point, I was no longer taking all the classes. I just focused, because he kept saying, you can't do all. You can't do more than one and succeed. He emphasized that choose the one you want and stay with it. And, it wasn't hard for me, because I already knew what I wanted to do. However, I know that there were a lot of people that were asking questions, and it suggested that people were trying to do more than one. But he was very specific about it. Stay with your niche. Stay with your niche so that you can maximize yourself in that area. And I stayed with it. But I now also paid attention to the blogpreneur classes. So I was attending at this time classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, just to get a feel of what doing blogs and how it works was all about. Okay, so we chose our niches, and we we focused in, zeroed in totally on our niches in week 2. Once again, I want to thank Dr. Banwo for this amazing opportunity that he has given us. By the time you're turning 50, you actually think, you don't think you know it all, but you know that you don't think there's anything that can come up that you won't have heard or have an idea, or, but for me, these classes, every day there was something new, brand new, something I had no idea about. I used to hear about AI, and I knew that AI was about the net, the digital space, but I didn't ever think that I could partake of it. I thought it was something that was for our children. But here I am now, chatting with, and then I actually decided to talk to my children about it, and they all know about it, and I'm like, how does everybody know ChatGPT? And I don't even know. Even my husband knew about it. So it's like he has become a friend of the family. So I'm so excited about the things that we're learning. Dr. Banwo, thank you so much for taking the time. And you are so passionate about what you do. You do it with such zeal. I know that sometimes people think you're a bit hard, but I understand your need to be hard sometimes, because as Nigerians, nobody teaches us to go look, to go research. Our schools, they just give us what we learn, and we swallow it hook, line, and sinker and give it back to the lecturers. But in the civilized world, you are taught to fish. So when you talk about fishing for life, it is so real in what we're learning, and I'm absolutely grateful for all that you do. I really am. And just know that you have a good student in somebody here called Chinwe Kalu. Once again, my name is Chinwe Kalu. I want to thank the entire team. Ibro Zion, I want to thank Funke Ado, I want to thank Eric. Those are the 3 that I particularly work with, as per the bookpreneur section, and I'm really, really grateful for all the help you offer. Funke, thumbs up to you. Thank you so much for just always being there. Every time I prompt you, you respond. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all that you do. My name once again is Chinwe Kalu. I'm a relationship, marriage, family counselor and coach, and I'm in the Fish for Life program to learn how to use the digital tools that you talk about to enhance what I do as a counselor. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I just really want to commend all that you do. Well done. Thank you very much.